Hey guys, so I am just about to start my read of Dawnshard. This is going to be my first time reading it, as it just came out. And it's also my first time doing a reading vlog. So please stick with me, as I'm sure there will be technical errors, glitches, etc. Who knows? But yeah, so let's get right into it. Sorry, I am currently doing the sheets. It's in the laundry. I have to pick it up in about 30 minutes. But I'll be reading on my phone as it is an ebook. There she is. Oh, so gorgeous. I'm so excited. This is the first new Cosmere content that I've read in like a couple years because I caught up so quickly. So let's go. So I kept reading a little bit while I was eating. Didn't want to film that because gross, why do you guys want to watch me eat? But I am shook. There's been a plot twist already, and like I had all the information to have seen it coming, but I didn't see it coming, and those are my favorite kind of plot twists. And now I'm just not gonna sleep until I finish it. I unfortunately have to take a break to do some university work, but tonight is not over, and it will not be over until I finish this book. Good morning, everybody. So I tried to do some reading last night, late at night when I was in bed, and I promptly fell asleep. So it's the morning, I just had breakfast, I'm hopping back in bed, and I'm gonna do some more reading. So between just reading last night and now, I am now at 53% of the way through Dawnshard, so I'm not moving until I finish. After some annoying camera and mic troubles, I have finally finished Dawnshard, and let me tell you, it's worth the wild ride. Risen was a fantastic main character, and she's obviously going to be way more important going forward, so I can't wait to see what Brandon does with her story. If you saw me laughing a lot, that was because I was, it was the Lopin. The Lopin was one of the main characters of this, and he was just amazing, very quotable. I love the Lopin. Yeah, this was a fantastic kind of like in-between read, and yeah, 5 out of 5 stars. I want to get into spoilery thoughts, but I'm not going to because I know not a lot of people have read it yet. So I'll just like go online and discuss it somewhere. But initial impressions were, it's fantastic, it's amazing, worthy place in the Cosmere, and lots of earth-shattering stuff for the future. So, oh, and the next time you see me, I will have my copy of Rhythm of War, and I will be starting the 4th book in the Stormlight Archive. So can't wait for that. I will see you soon. Hey guys, so I just got something in the mail, super exciting. So Rhythm of War comes out tomorrow, less than 24 hours at this point. But both my copies are not coming in until later this week. So I'm probably gonna go to Barnes & Noble and buy a copy, read it for a couple days, and then when my actual copies come in, the signed ones, I will return it. I hate that I have to do that, but I need to read this book on release day. So I I was not ready for this at all, but I just got something in the mail, a little something from the Brandon Sanderson store. So let's open it up and see what it is. Let's see if I can. I got something. I got it. Oh. Okay, we'll take things one at a time. First thing I see is, it's a shirt. Oh. So, here it is. Here it is. Oh my god. So, it's my boy Kaladin and Venli, who is the main flashback character of Rhythm of War. She is a Parshendi, that's why her skin looks like that. And then we have the second part of the first ideal of the Knight's Radiance, strength before weakness. So, am I excited? Do I love this shirt? The answer is yes. I love these characters, and the fact that I can now wear them on my body is just amazing. Okay, now it's time to see what else is in store. So, we have... so things kind of just fell apart. But we have a lanyard, which has the... that's the symbol of the Will Shapers, I believe. And we have strength before weakness. So definitely gonna use these for my keys now. We have this, there's a theme. This bracelet, strength before weakness. And then we have a little thing to go on the lanyard. We have Kaladin and Venli right there with the release date, November 17th, 2020, which is tomorrow. And the last thing is, looks like we have a bunch of stickers. So, exciting stuff. Okay, I can't open. Okay, so the first is, of course, strength before weakness. And then we have pattern. Oh my god, look at him. Ah! This is what he looks like in the cognitive realm. And then of course it goes perfectly with my sticker of pattern that I got. Ah, look at my boy. Love pattern. And once again we have Venli, who is with her new friend Timber. And then Kaladin. Oh my god, he looks so good. And so we have Syl. We have Syl. Oh my god. I love her. This is just making my day. I was not ready for this last sticker. We have Shalon and Adolin. And hello, they're my favorite. So if you can tell, I'm on the Shadolin ship train all the way 100%. I love Shalon and I appreciate that Vale likes Kaladin. However, Shadolin or death. Like, this is the ship, this is the train that I will ride all the way to the station, and this release swag has made me even more hyped, if possible, because I'm already hyped for Rhythm of War tomorrow. And yeah, so I'm actually hanging out with Kevin, Storyglyph, tomorrow, and he's gonna help me get my in-person copy because shipping sucks right now. So, see you soon. So look who I found randomly on the street. Sorry, just out of nowhere. I just ran into them. Yeah. How did that happen? Crazy. It's not planned at all.
It's the universe pulling us together.
Honestly. Christmas camo. Oh my god.
I literally think of Minecraft. Even though I never played Minecraft. Guys, I found a copy of Rhythm of War in the wild. It's here. Mine doesn't come in for a couple days, but like, oh my god. They witnessed my breakdown. Yes.
We did.
He's okay now. Barely.
Okay, this title and tagline get a 10 out of 10 for puns. Like, this is amazing. Okay, we've discovered a new genre of mysteries with like punny titles. And like, I don't know how to feel about them. Like, what is this?
I'm confused.
It's interesting.
So that was just like the most wonderful day with Kevin and Tima, and they're amazing. We went to a couple thrift stores like you saw. We had some brief outdoor dining. And we went to a Barnes & Noble that was in an old movie theater, which was so cool. And yeah, it was amazing spending the Rhythm of War release day with them. As you can see, I'm wearing my Rhythm of War release day shirt. And yeah, the lighting in my car is awful, but yeah, now, oh, by the way, so it's here, it's on my phone. My physical copy is not coming until like maybe Thursday, but I have it, it's on my phone. And so I actually read the preview chapters, like a couple of them, when they first came out in like August before I started my Stormlight reread. So as of right now, I have not read any like new content that I haven't read before. I'm just kind of catching up to, I think I read like 2 or 3 chapters like in the previews. It's still crazy. And I'm terrified because Brandon also released this this thing where he was like, author annotations for the parts, and he just said like what his favorite chapters were in each sequence, and like which like chapters were the hardest to write, and like briefly what reason. He didn't give any spoilers away, but he did say basically chapter 105 something crazy fucking happens, and if somebody dies, I'm going to be inconsolable, and you will witness my breakdown. Okay, bye. Everybody say hi to Joel. We are playing Animal Crossing. He has a meteor shower on his island tonight, so had to swing by. Oh my god, Joel, where did you get that jumper?
This jumper is from a Lubricate Lifestyle. You can get it right now.
Wow, that's wonderful. We stand a king. So, I have finally caught up to where I was months ago. I have read or reread the couple of preview chapters that I had already read before I started my Stormlight reread. So now, this is all new material. This is the first time I'm getting to cosplay content that I haven't seen. And I'm scared and excited. And let's go. Always need candy. It's here. Holy shit. I have it. It's in my hands. It's actually real. What the hell? So this is actually kind of a surprise because I kind of ordered 2 of them. I ordered the Barnes & Noble signed edition like months ago, and then I found out that Brandon Sanderson was doing signed, like, numbered editions through indie bookstores, and there's gonna be a release event. So I watched the release event live stream yesterday, and this is my signed and numbered edition. I got the notification when I bought this that this was supposed to take an extra 4 to 6 weeks after release day, and it came the next day. So I love this, thank God. Barnes & Noble still is in the wind somewhere. It got lost. Poor thing. But unboxing. What would be an unboxing without a comically large knife? Is this safe? No. Okay, let's get into this. Okay, so I'm scared. I don't want to hurt my baby. Okay, this is not effective. Comedic effect, but not practical. They really put a lot of stuff on this. Believe it or not, this is actually the knife that I cut my finger with months ago. You can kind of see the scar, can you? Yeah, I had to go to the hospital. So, am I tempting fate right now? Okay. So, I just want to give a heads up. Fucking Joel is watching me do this right now. And he's just laughing at my pain. So,
Blaze.
love to hate him. Okay, so getting into the box, we have a lot of packing peanuts. Okay, we're just gonna... I'm gonna hate having to clean this up later. Okay, this is lovely. The Mysterious Galaxy staff sent me a little journey before destination. I hope they're excited for this as much as I am. Okay, we got a Mysterious Galaxy bookmark. And, oh, here she is. Okay, I'm nervous. Why am I nervous? I've already seen it. I saw it yesterday in Barnes & Noble, but like this is my copy. Oh my god. Guys, like it's beautiful. Oh my god. And we have the sign of the Will Shapers on there. And, ooh, We have Map of Roshar, and also, oh my god, it smells like a new book. I love that. The spine is gorgeous. Okay, and on the inside we have a little bookmark, Rhythm of War. We got Shadesmar, and I have a sticker. Ah! It's a Larkin, I think. Oh my god. What am I gonna do with I have so many Stormlight stickers now, and I love it. Okay, and finally, the piece de resistance is the fact that it is signed and numbered by Mr. Sanderson himself. My number is 3728. Rhythm of War release event, Strength Before Weakness. Wow. And we have like the end papers of the heralds. And I am terrified to really read this book now because it's real, it's here, and I'm scared, but y'all are about to see me reading, and here we go. Hi. So I just decided to fit in one chapter, chapter 8, which is the chapter that the first chapter that I have been able to read of the physical copy, and I am not okay right now. I want to scream. I think I did scream actually. I like yelled, and like I'm close to tears right now, and this is chapter 8. There are over 100 chapters in this book. I'm not ready, but I needed to just tell you guys because I want to give my spoiler thoughts, but I can't and I won't. But just know that I'm in pain right now. Hey guys, funny fact, last night I discovered that my Strength Before Weakness bracelet that I got as part of the Rhythm of War swag, it glows in the dark, which is pretty cool. Anyways, let's get cozy and read. I just finished chapter 12. And I'm already feeling emotions again. This book is wonderful, but also it's, as a person with mental struggles, it is kind of hard to read sometimes because the characters are just too relatable, and it hurts my heart because I see myself in them. And then also just this book is going to destroy me. I have officially hit like the 200 page mark, so I have just about 1,000 pages left. So easy.
shouldn't have read that chapter in public.
Oh my god. So that was an experience. I read a chapter at the beach and I sobbed. Wow, that chapter was powerful. However, I get home and I don't know if you can see it, where I was reading at the beach is like, it's raised. There's like, it was a lot worse earlier, but now it's like, it's sticking out and it really annoys me, and I don't know how to fix it. I'm hoping that just over the next couple of days it will settle down. So I'm done reading for the night because I don't want to touch it. I want it to just settle. Does anybody know how to fix? I mean, I was reading at the beach, so moisture, duh, but like I've never really had this happen in my pages before, or maybe I just haven't noticed before. I don't know, it's weird, it's freaking me out. And like, I just like having my books like be almost like brand new and keeping them that way. So I'm like, Also, I just got sushi to celebrate hitting 900 subscribers because wow, I can't believe that the channel has become what it has, and I'm just so grateful for you all for watching, so thank you. And Blake in the future will tell you more about Rhythm of War. tried to read in bed with a drink. And I spilled all over my sheets and myself. God damn it. So I just finished chapter 80. sorry, I have my retainer in. This is exactly what happened to me in Oathbringer with Wit and Shallan, except now it's happening. Somehow Sanderson has, like, told me the exact words that I needed to hear. Thank you. What the fuck? What the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god. One chapter left. Whoa. I finished, and I'm gonna need like a day to collect my thoughts, but wow. So it's been a day since I've finished Rhythm of War, and my thoughts are kind of all over the place about this book because I loved it so much. What I mean by my thoughts are all over the place is that there's just so much to think about in this book that it's hard forming coherent thoughts about this, just because I've invested so much time and emotion into these characters and their journeys that this just feels like the next logical step. And although it was extremely surprising, and I mean this was just a roller coaster in the best way possible. And one of my favorite things about this book is that it hit the ground running and it did not stop for 1,200 pages. Like, on my first read of the series, I thought that Oathbringer was kind of slow in the middle. However, on a reread, I came to just like rush through it, and I really appreciated what that middle section had to offer. And I feel like with Rhythm of War, I feel like a lot of people are also going to say that the middle is a little bit slow. I, however, did not feel that way at all. This book was so fast-paced, like especially in the beginning, and then of course at the end, but even in the middle, there was just so much going on that I was overwhelmed by how crazy, like, just the reveals were. And as this is going to be kind of just a general review, I'm not going to really give spoiler thoughts here. I'm going to do that in a separate video where I give just a whole rundown of all my spoiler thoughts. But just in general, I think this book is the best that all the characters in Stormlight have ever been. Like, they're at the peak of just who they are as characters in this book, and I loved that so much. Especially with Kaladin. His arc was a little bit more subtle and not super in your face as it was in the other books. Like, I think a lot of the other arcs kind of took precedent here. However, his stuck out to me again, just because he is my favorite character. And he had, I think, the most surprising story arc, in that I did not see any of what happened coming, and it just broke my heart in the most beautiful way, because I think this is exactly what the character needed to go through. And just, I, as a reader, really appreciated Brandon spending time to really delve into why Kaladin thinks the way he does. And something that really surprised me as well was Shallan's arc, because Shallan and Adolin have a little buddy team up in this book, and I'll stay general just to avoid spoilers, but both their story arcs were amazing. I, in particular, have just loved how far Shallan has come, because I know that, like, many people complain about Shallan in the first book, and I don't understand that because I love her, but like, I could see how some people would maybe be annoyed with her at the start, but just where her character has come in the last couple books, like, is just insane to me. And she has some of the most, like, just nuanced, amazing, like, character moments that I've ever read about, and you just get so much of that in Rhythm of War, and I loved Shallan here. And Adolin really got his chance to shine in just the best way, and that's all I'm going to say about that. So the flashbacks in Rhythm of War are Venli and Eshonai's, and
like their flashbacks were so good because I like going in, I think I expected some huge revelation, and while you don't necessarily get that, their scenes just fit seamlessly so well into what we already know has happened, and they provide a sense of clarity that I didn't know that I needed, and once I got it, I loved that. And also just the relationship between them as sisters was fascinating, and I loved learning more about listener culture, and like to me they are just like the most fascinating race species, and I love them, and I have just loved how Brandon has taken Oathbringer and Rhythm of War to really just delve into the listeners and the singers and their culture, and just kind of subverting all of our expectations of them. And Venli and Eshonai, like their flashbacks had just some of the most beautiful moments, and that's all I'm gonna say about that, but I love them both. But the real MVP of this entire book was Navani. Navani just, like right from the start, I was kind of like, oh, we're getting some Navani POVs, this is nice. And then her arc was just the flat out the best. Like every time one of her chapters came along, I was just insanely fascinated. And Navani's chapters take up like most of the middle section, and that's where some people might start to feel a little bogged down. However, I'm just so invested in like the lore and the mysteries of this world that when she was like doing research and stuff into that, I was right there with her because I really wanted to know everything that was going on. And so her arc was not boring at all. And I just loved Navani here. She was phenomenal, and I cannot wait to see what happens going forward, because I need more Navani POVs now that I've gotten like a really good taste of them. I hope that she doesn't kind of disappear back into the background, because I love her. And last but not least, I really want to talk about some of the new antagonists. We have two in particular that I loved. We have Raboniel and Lesian, and I think they were just like both phenomenal, because we have Odium, who's the big bad of, you know, the series, but then like we have these characters who come in and they just stole the show. I kind of expected them both to be like kind of one-offs, or maybe, but like every time they entered a scene, the energy went through the roof. Like Lesian, I was scared, and Raboniel, I was scared, but then fascinated, and then in love with her, but then terrified. And the character writing in these books is absolutely phenomenal for the protagonists and the antagonists and the magic system and everything in between. And so I just had a blast reading this book, and I'm just so glad that you guys were able to watch me experience this book. And I am sad that I have to wait 3 years roughly before the next one, but I just know that it'll be well worth the wait, because Brandon takes so much time and effort into crafting the best possible story, and so I just can't wait. And in the meantime, we're gonna have Wax and Wayne 4 coming out. We have like more Cosmere content, so we are fed. Also, just a note, I really want to say, this has the most like lore reveals in like the Cosmere just in general. And so if you're going to read Rhythm of War, I highly recommend that you read all of Mistborn, both eras. You read Warbreaker, Elantris, and all the Cosmere short stories that are in Arcanum Unbounded, because like, yes, you could read this without knowing any of the wider Cosmere stuff. However, if you know, there are so many amazing moments and reveals that like you won't necessarily pick up on if you are a first-time reader of Cosmere and you have only read the Stormlight series. But if you are Cosmere aware and you read this book, your mind is going to be blown about 1,000 times. So I think it's pretty obvious. I'm going to give a 5 out of 5 to Rhythm of War. It's the best book I've read all year, and will probably be one of the best books I read for a long time. Where this sits in my Stormlight ranking, I'm not sure yet. Like, The Way of Kings has a special place in my heart because of Kaladin and Kaladin's flashbacks. Words of Radiance is so fast-paced, is the perfect sequel to The Way of Kings, and it's just a great book. Oathbringer, maybe it's a little slow in the middle, but it has some of the best moments in all of Stormlight, and the ending of Oathbringer is one of the best endings to a book I've ever read. Rhythm of War, it's so fast-paced, it's so amazing, and the thing that I loved about this book is it was so emotional. Like, this book really uses the weight of all of the other books. Like, you've spent, at this point, by the time you finish this book, you spent like almost 4,500 pages with these characters, and Brandon knows that, and he knows that you care. And so the moments in these books, this book specifically, hit so much harder because you don't only care about the characters, you feel like they're real people, you've lived with them. And so this, I think, is the most emotional book in the Stormlight Archive. It has hands down some of the best moments. It has, I'm not giving it spoilers here, but it's just absolutely stellar, phenomenal. Yeah. So I can't give you an answer on Stormlight rankings, but I can tell you that I love this book, obviously, and it's amazing. And thank you guys for watching. Oh, and also thank you for watching me read Dawnshard as well. Dawnshard was so much fun to read, and it was the perfect kind of bridge between Oathbringer and Rhythm of War. So make sure you read Dawnshard before Rhythm of War. And that's about it. So thank you for watching my vlog, watching me read in bed, read in a beanbag, sob right here, go to a thrift store. I know there's not a lot that I can necessarily do, but I have tried to make it interesting. I went to the park, I went to the beach, so if you choose to watch some of that, I hope that you enjoy it. I'm thinking about doing a couple more reading vlogs in the future, so let me know in the comments below if you liked this one, if you enjoyed watching it. And I'm going to be doing a full spoiler review for Rhythm of War for all my detailed thoughts, because I feel like this book really warrants a discussion into all of the nuances and the themes, because if I really want to talk about this book, I'm going to talk about this book for like an hour. So, but once again, thank you guys so much for watching this whole thing, or even part of this thing. Thanks for watching it all. And just know that I love you guys. Thank you for coming and joining my journey on this channel. It's just meant a lot to me this year, especially, so thank you. In the description below, I'm going to leave all of the links to my reread reviews of The Way of Kings, Words of Radiance, and Oathbringer if you want to check those out. Also, there are links to all of my social medias, so I have content on there that you're probably not going to see over here because I don't post pictures on YouTube. And also, I upload my reviews to Goodreads as well for more kind of like text-based thoughts, so check that out as well. I have my Amazon wishlist, I have my Ko-Fi channel or account, and those are both for supporting the channel if you would like to support what I do here, because I am a broke college student. Leave a thumbs up, leave some comments below, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you for the next video.